Welcome to Life in Italics. I'm Jordan Lewis. Tonight, I'm going to my 10-year high school reunion.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm!
Yes, it's really been 10 years since I've been to high school. At this reunion, I'm expecting to be asked the big question. What have you done with your life since high school? There are 3 milestones that you're expected to hit by your 10-year high school reunion. Number 1, career. They want it to be impressive, stability, or you make lots of money. I mean, that's really what people are wanting out of that story. They want to hear that your career is booming, or that, like, you know, you're a rocket scientist, or you invented Post-it notes. The second milestone is marriage. Did you find the person you're meant to be with, and did you bring them with you to prove it? Tagging along in that marriage note is usually children. Sometimes children without marriage, but I mean, more often than not, people are showing their baby pictures to others, or they are sporting a watermelon underneath their dress, just to prove, hey, I've done something since high school. The other big question that no one really asks out loud, but they're thinking in their minds and really observing is, how have these people changed? How have they grown since high school? And did they grow up? Because let's all be honest, there are some people that just never grow up past high school and just can't get out of that. This was the time of their lives and they wish that they could go back.
You still work at the multiplex?
Oh, I could give up that job. Free popcorn and candy anytime I want. I get free posters for your room.
Thanks, I'm set. Do you still live with your parents?
Oh yeah, but I can stay out as late as I want.
I'm a little nervous about answering the big question of all the milestones, and I'm trying to prepare myself to be as confident as possible and to just go in like, this is who I am, and well, there you go.
Hi, Chip.
Hey, Rach, how you doing?
I'm great. Got a great job at Bloomingdale's, I have wonderful friends, and even though I'm not seeing anyone right now, I really never felt better about myself.
Making this half of the video in preparation for the before, and after I get back from the reunion, I will give my reaction to the fact that I went to a high school reunion. It's so weird because I really don't feel like that much time has gone by, but at the same time, I'm like, wow, I have changed drastically as a person since high school, but only in the way that I've grown as a person. I'm still me. I'm still a total Jesus freak. I still believe in pretty much all the same things. Really, my biggest change since high school is that I'm no longer a judgmental person. And I don't know if anyone else will be able to see that, or if they will even notice that I was then and am not now. But at least I know that about myself, and I feel pretty good going into it like, hey, I'm just going to accept people where they are now and try not to judge them for who they were then. Here we go. And I'm back. It was only a couple of seconds for you, but several hours for me. It went really well. I'm kind of surprised how positive I feel about this experience. At first when I got there, I was really nervous and I recognized a lot of faces, but wasn't positive on names, and there was no name tag situation, so I was just totally like, great, I have to just walk up to a group of people and try to start talking, which I don't know how to do with this crowd because it feels unnatural, because I wouldn't have done that in high school, but here we're expected to just walk up to any group. What? Felt like I was able to talk to a lot more people than I expected to, and honestly I didn't feel like anybody was trying to put on a show. I felt like everyone was very much themselves, and I thought that was really good, because in high school a lot can feel like a performance, or like you have to put on a mask. And while there may have been a few masks on people tonight, overall I felt that people were very genuine and happy to see each other and just trying to enjoy the evening, which was really nice. It was incredibly hot. I definitely sweated the entire time, but you know, that's Texas. I was pleasantly surprised by how many people remembered my name. I was surprised by how many people who I knew their name knew my name too. I don't know why I didn't think that, hey, just because I know their name probably means they know my name too, and how, come on. But I always just thought of things from one side, that I was completely invisible, and I expected to be invisible tonight, and I wasn't. I was welcomed into each little people clump that I tried to join. Everybody was really nice and wanted to know about me and where I was, and was excited to talk about themselves too. I now feel like I have a better look on high school years, which is really interesting. This past week I've definitely been thinking of the high school reunion as like, wow, 10 years, just long enough to feel like you've healed, and now let's open up that wound. And now I'm looking back going, yeah, I healed from how much I was going through in high school, and now I'm looking back and seeing these people are good people. You know, just because high school is really rough. High school is hard for everybody involved. You're going through a lot of different things, you're experiencing things for the first time. It's overwhelming. High school is rough. It's overwhelming. But here's the thing. Everyone is going through their own battle on their own time, in their own way. Maybe they don't always treat you the way you should be treated, but that doesn't mean that it stays that way. A lot of people grow up. Not everybody does, but people grow up and they're like, hey, we went through this battle together. We may not have, you know, been on the same team, but we should have been, and hi, how are you? If you ever get the opportunity to go to a high school reunion, or just a type of reunion where you're seeing people that you haven't seen in a long time, and you're really nervous, I definitely encourage you to just put yourself out there, do it, and be like, hey, this is where my life is at. Like and subscribe for more videos. Please let me know if you've ever been to a high school reunion, or if you were at my high school reunion and now you're watching this video. Catch you on the flippity flip.